Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So for today's video, we are going to be trying all of the food from the Warner Brothers Harry Potter studio tour. Basically just going to be trying all of the different foods that you can get from the studio tour that I could get my hands on. I have a box full of goodies here. So I did sort of pick up everything that I could get my hands on the website. There were a few items that were out of stock, so I couldn't actually get those. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, drop us a like. Yeah, let's get straight into it. This is the stuff that we're going to be trying. I also have some Butterbeers with me as well. Not going to be eating all of this because I do want to save them. These were Christmas gifts. The majority of them were bought for me by my boyfriend, which you'll know if you watch my what I got for Christmas video. I have a feeling we should start with a classic that I imagine most Potterheads have actually tried already. The chocolate frog that comes in this lovely packaging, by the way. I actually feel like I've got a couple of these packages like just sort of dotted around the house just because they look kind of aesthetic. And just for reference, this was £8.95 and you get 150 grams of chocolate. So £9 for 150 grams of chocolate, let's be real, it's quite expensive. Also, this is one of the reasons why I'm not going to be eating the entire thing, because if so, I'm just going to be eating like £100 worth of food and I can't do that. I can't justify it. I remember when I first got one of these, I was obsessed. How cute! This is the chocolate frog on the inside, and these are teeth breakers. They are very dense. This is the card we have on the inside. Artemisia Lufkin, 1798. Artemisia Lufkin was the first witch to become Minister for Magic, a feminist queen. I don't think you can see the movement on it. We'll be keeping this and the chocolate frog will be going back in here. I think this is such good presentation, like it genuinely looks like a frog. This is just solid milk chocolate. Can't even like break it off. That's how thick it is. Let's do a rating. I think this one gets a really high rating because it's kind of iconic. The presentation of the chocolate is sick, isn't it? Like it looks cool. It's kind of like a keepsake as well. Do you know what I mean? Like you're buying it for the chocolate, but you're also buying it for the way that it looks. An 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Every time I go to the studio tour, I'm going to buy one, aren't I? It's very hard not to like it. Now, these ones are actually some of my favourites. Along with the chocolate frog, these ones I always have to get if I ever go to the tour. I think I've got this for a few like birthdays before as well. It's Fizzing Whizbees and it says made with chocolatey fizzy fruits. So they're basically in the shape of the chocolate with popping candy and fruit flavouring. This cost £8. So this is what they look like, just little bees. At first, it just tastes like normal milk chocolate, like it just tastes like the chocolate frog. But then the popping candy bit comes afterwards and it's really, really nice. And it says it's got like a fruity flavouring and it's not super fruity. Like I'm not someone who likes to mix fruit with chocolate, but the fruit taste is very minimal. I love these so much. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I actually slightly prefer these to the chocolate frog. But I need to put them away now, otherwise I'll eat the whole thing. These ones are the winners so far. Exploding bonbons. Again, the packaging on this is sick. I didn't realise that these were white chocolate. White chocolate with an orange and pineapple flavoured truffle centre and popping candy. These are also £8 and this is 90 grams of chocolate. So £8 for 90 grams of chocolate. That's expensive. The shape of the box is kind of reminding me of a pizza. This is what they look like. Swirly design on the top. So I'm expecting this to taste orangey in the centre. So like white terrace chocolate orange kind of vibes. The popping candy bit is cool. Very strong popping candy. It's the same sort of vibe as the Fizzing Whizbees. It's still popping like minutes after I've eaten it. I'm not getting the pineapple a lot, I'm getting the orange a lot. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like something in a Quality Street. Like I swear to God, I had something at Christmas. I can't remember exactly what it was, but you know those big tubs of like Celebrations or Quality Street or Roses? There's something in there that tastes just like this. This is interesting. These are really good, but they're not on the chocolate frog level of an 8, so I can't give them an 8. So I'm going to give them a 7. But they're still very good. I may circle back to this at the end and have another one if I need a comparison, but this is very good, so I'm going to give them a 7. Oh, I'm so excited to try this one. Okay, so this is the Honeydukes Caramel and Sea Salt Fudge. This was £6, so this is actually the cheapest item so far. Get me to Honeydukes, honestly. This is just butter fudge with sea salt. Oh, bro, that like... Oh, okay. The smell of that actually smells disgusting. It smells like sick. That's the only way I can describe it. That's concerning. Oh wow. That's incredibly sweet. Oh god. That's a lot. That's like sugar central. Oh my lord. It is nice fudge though. It is nice fudge. Okay, just because I prefer chocolate more than I prefer fudge, I'll give this a 6.5. But as far as fudge goes, it's really nice. Pretty much identical packaging for the next one. This is chocolate covered honeycomb, which I already know I'm going to massively love. This is 120 grams of chocolate. Again, this was £6. So the Honeydukes chocolate seems to be slightly cheaper. This is what the honeycomb looks like. I love honeycomb personally. Oh my god. This, delicious. I really like this. There is a white chocolate covered honeycomb as well that Honeydukes do, and I had that in previous years, but they're out of stock on the website. White chocolate one may even be nicer than this one. I'm gonna give this a 7.5. Slightly nicer than this, I would argue. Have some Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. Now, this isn't the official Harry Potter merchandise. This is just a Harry Potter themed Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. I have tried the Bertie Bott's, the official ones before, that cost £8, and they're like huge, and they have disgusting flavours in there, like vomit, snot, grass, all this gross stuff. This apparently does still have some disgusting flavours in there. We've got earwax, earthworm, dirt, cinnamon, cherry, candy floss. I'm just going to put a few on my hand and see which ones we get, because I don't want to choose. Oh my god, that is disgusting. What the fuck is that? I think that was rotten egg. It even smells like rotten egg. Okay, no, I'm checking now. This is disgusting. Oh no, I'm scared. Okay, this next one is soap. Oh my god. Oh, that's disgusting. With this light pink one, Tutti Frutti or Candy Floss. You know what, I have to give them points for creativity. I don't know how they are able to replicate those exact flavours. Like, the taste of vomit genuinely makes you feel sick because it feels like you've been sick in your own mouth. It's disgusting. I'm going to give them a 7. I can't give them higher than the bonbons because the bonbons were super nice. I'm going to give them a 7. They're on par with the bonbons. If you like jelly beans, there are nice flavours in there. Let's do something that I haven't tried. The peppermint toads. These are dark chocolate mint toads, and these are actually vegan because they're dark chocolate. This box cost £5, so this is actually the cheapest out of all of the Harry Potter official merch that we've got here. I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate, so I am intrigued to see how this goes. Toad shaped solid dark chocolate with peppermint oil. Oh, when you open that, the scent of peppermint just hits you in the face. They basically look like a very, very small version of the big chocolate frog. It's like toothpaste. You know when you've brushed your teeth and then you eat chocolate afterwards, it's like that. That taste is just, it's not for me. Like, I don't really vibe with that. Like, the mint is overpowering. The flavour that you're getting is mint. I'll still give this one a 5 because I think it's been done well. It's just not for me personally. We have got some fudge flies. I have tried these before. I think I like them. This one's £5. I seem to have done this in price order. Really nice packaging if you like collecting Harry Potter things like this. And these are fudge flavour milk chocolate flies. How have they done this? How have they created these flavours? It actually just tastes like fudge. Now, where do I rank this? I'm gonna do 7.5, which means that this is on par with this. Oh, you know what? They might be as nice as the chocolate frog though. But these two, taste-wise, probably are as nice as the chocolate frog. But I just want to keep the chocolate frog there just because it feels like it should be there. Do you know what I mean? Next things we're going to be trying are actually slabs of chocolate. These cost £4.95 each, and they're only 80 grams of chocolate. So that's not even the size of a standard slab of chocolate. A standard slab is usually 100 grams. So they do have one for every single house. However, I don't have Slytherins. I've got Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw and Gryffindor here. I didn't order Slytherins because Slytherins was dark chocolate and I think orange. And I just knew I wasn't going to like it, so I didn't get that because I thought it'd just be a waste of money just to do it for the video. Whereas I actually am planning on eating these afterwards and enjoying them. Gryffindor's is fudge flavoured milk chocolate. Ravenclaw's is milk chocolate with toffee chunks. And Hufflepuff's is orange flavoured milk chocolate with popping candy. It only seems right to try my own house first. It's fudge flavoured milk chocolate, so I'm kind of expecting this to be very similar to the fudge flies because this is also fudge flavoured milk chocolate. So I wonder if it is just the exact same thing but just with different branding. All I can taste right now is the mint dark chocolate toad. That is adorable. So they've got the HP logo printed. I'm going to offend some people by eating it like this, but it's just easier at the moment. Knew I'd like this one. This is delicious. I am going to devour this so quickly. It tastes exactly like this. I'm going to rank this the same because it's delicious, and I do like that they've personalised the slabs as well. That's quite cool. I am also going to be giving this one a 7.5. Let's try Hufflepuff, which has black packaging, which I think is quite cool. This is orange flavoured milk chocolate with popping candy. That tastes like a Terry's chocolate orange. The overwhelming flavour in this one is definitely orange, and the popping candy comes more towards the end, but the orange is super there. This one's really nice. I'd probably rate this on the same level. I'd probably give this a 7.5 as well. That's really nice. I'm really sorry, by the way, if you're a Slytherin and you're offended by the fact that I chose not to get the Slytherin bar. Nothing against Slytherins. Love them as a house. However, I just don't like dark chocolate, so I just didn't want to waste any money on getting dark chocolate. So this is Ravenclaw. So this is milk chocolate with toffee chunks. By the way, guys, fun fact, I did a Pottermore quiz the other day because I wanted to double check what my house was, because I've always been between Ravenclaw and Gryffindor, but I kind of identify more with Gryffindor. Turns out I am definitely Gryffindor. And I also found out that I have a really rare Patronus apparently, and it's an elephant. I always thought my Patronus was an otter, so I was very confused. But yeah, apparently my Patronus is an elephant. Cheers to the Ravenclaws. There's literally chunks in this one. That's the toffee. I don't think this one's as interesting as the Gryffindor or the Hufflepuff one, but it is nice because it tastes a bit plainer. Like the toffee isn't super strong. You can taste it a little bit, but it's not like really heavily coming through. For that reason, I'll give it a 7 rather than a 7.5. However, I really struggle to see how anyone wouldn't like that. Like, that's super nice. Last but certainly not least, I actually have 2 different Butterbeers to try. This one, which comes in this lovely box that I've absolutely destroyed, which I think is a really nice touch actually. Whenever you order from the official Harry Potter website, Butterbeers do come in this lovely little box, and I did actually order the Christmas one. They had like a special offer on this particular bottle because it was Christmassy, and this is the packaging on the front of it. I thought it was really nice. It was actually £2 cheaper than the non-Christmassy version, so I was like, okay. So we're going to be trying this one, and we're also going to be comparing it against this one, which is the Potions Cauldron Spellbound Butterscotch Beer. This one isn't actually official butterbeer, it's just butterscotch flavoured beer, or a butterscotch flavoured drink. And my mom actually got this just from, I think it was a place called Webs of Witchbold in the UK. Let's try this one first. I almost don't want to open this because then I'm going to drink it within a few days, and I just like having the bottle. I know a lot of people don't like butterbeer and think it's disgusting, but I love it. It smells so caramelly, so butterscotchy, like, I don't even know if there's caramel in it, but there's definitely butterscotch. Delicious. I love that. 9 out of 10. And then this one, I need something to get the lid off. So let's try the unofficial version. Okay, you can definitely tell the difference in quality. This one has more of a vanilla taste. This one tastes a bit more like artificial, is how I would describe it. I do really enjoy this one. If I'd have just had this one on its own, I would have been like, oh, that's delicious. But in comparison, this one is so much nicer. I'm really struggling to actually explain the difference between the 2 flavours, but this one is just so much nicer. Yeah, this one just tastes like a higher quality drink with like better ingredients. Maybe it's blended better. The other one tastes like, you know, when you get like vanilla syrups or like caramel syrup that you add to your drink, like you add to your coffees and stuff, but they taste really artificial and they taste really like a bit too sickly. Like, I'm still gonna drink this one, absolutely, because it's open. It doesn't quite match up to this one's standards. I can imagine in like a float form, like with ice cream, this would be delicious. I am gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. I really like it. I'd probably give this one a 9, and then I'd probably give this one like a 6. So that's how the 2 compare, so definitely get the official one. That sort of concludes the end of our little taste testing video. So just to do a little bit of a quick recap, I would say out of the food, the winner for me personally is the Fizzing Whizbees. I think these are delicious. I've been obsessed with these ever since I first tried them. The chocolate frog is great, but it's also on par with the fudge flies and with the milk chocolate honeycomb from Honeydukes. Also on par with these 2 bars in terms of flavour. These 2 for me are kind of something that I could take or leave. I'm not super bothered about them, but out of the 2, defo the fudge is way nicer in my opinion. This, if you're a big dark chocolate fan, absolutely go for it. If you have made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching. Be sure to comment down below, let me know what your favourite Harry Potter foods are, anything you'd recommend, and I'm wishing you all a very magical day, week, month, year, all that good stuff, and I'll see you all very soon for a new video. Bye guys.